So what's gonna be right there, hon?
So this is going to be the bed area. It's gonna take up like half the space. So we're gonna get a queen size bed. Last time we had a full, but I think queen will be a little bit better for us and for our kitties. So like we told you guys before, everything's gonna be low. So the bed's probably gonna come up to about here with the mattress in it. We're gonna build in a table that will slide in and slide out. So when it's out, we'll have basically small chairs, like floor level chairs. It's gonna be very like Mediterranean. So we'll pull the table out. We'll each have a chair to be able to sit on, or a little seat at the very least, maybe not an actual chair. And then over here, we're gonna have a little sink and then a little pop-up table to put like a dish rack or something. Just the sink over here. We'll have the 5-gallon jug. We're probably gonna do a really, really primitive water setup because it worked so well for us last time. Gosh, the white looks so nice.
It does, babe. Good job.
And then over here is going to be our little kitchenette. I think the big thing that we realized with our last build is I thought I needed a lot of kitchen space to be happy in my kitchen, but I realized I really didn't need all that space, so it's just going to be little space right here, some storage area for like food, pantry type of stuff. I don't know, what else is this going to be here?
Nothing really. I don't want to do too much behind my seat, so I still have room to go back, and it's going to be a pretty simple, pretty stripped out build.
It's going to be really simple, and then we're pretty much just going to keep this open. We're going to get like a rod to go. We're going to get like a rod to go from here to here, so we can kind of have this area blocked off, but we also want it to be available so that the cats can go sit on the chairs, because I know that they'll like that. Guaranteed Tabby will
They'll
be
sit up front.
up there.
Yep, right, sleeping. Home, guaranteed.
Yeah,
there's carpet up here. It's got like this carpeted. It's got this carpeted dashboard area, and Tabby is gonna lose it. Yeah, she's to lay on the hard wood just to be next to the window and the last bus.
Or these chairs. Whoa.
Yep. Sorry, babe. I was right up on you. So, what about the floors?
Real quick, I also think that we're going to make this into a swivel chair, so we have another seat here. So that'll just be able to add to the entire living space. For the floors, we're going to be doing tile. That hasn't been 100% decided because we haven't found the tile, but basically it has. We want to get something that's like a sand color because we want it to be really easy to clean. That was another big thing with having wood last time, is it would get chipped and it was just not easy to clean. So tile all throughout here, and then we're going to slap some rugs on there, which makes Chad very happy because I'm not a big rug gal, but Chad is a big rug guy, so we're gonna get some rugs.
We found, well, we went to Habitat yesterday, and we're inspired because we found this whole stack of these awesome sandstone tiles, like a bunch of them. So I think we're gonna use these for our kitchen countertop right over there by the windows. So we got real lucky, got this whole stack for $8 and only like $15 a slab. So gorgeous.
Not perfect, but we don't typically do perfect.
Perfect is not really our thing. That's another thing, guys. You know, that's if you're a perfectionist and you can't get started on your bus conversion because you just feel like everything has to be perfect, there's gonna be so many things that are not perfect.
Oh my goodness.
You just have to get started.
Yeah. And work within your abilities, you know?
Yeah, you don't have to make it this massive Taj Mahal.
No.
Two things?
Two things. One, there's a ladybug right here, which is pretty cute.
It is pretty cute.
I just was learning about the sandpaper. So this one is the rougher one, which, I don't know, maybe people don't know that. The lower number and the higher numbers are less rough or more.
Well, it's grits per inch.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So that's 80, so it's rougher. And the other one we have is 220 for finishing. So.
Yeah, okay. So we have this plywood table that we got for like $15 or something at Home Depot because we couldn't find anything at Habitat for Humanity that was like the right dimensions, and this is just perfect. So I'm going to sand down all of these edges to get the corners a little bit beveled and just get all of the edges really smooth so we don't get any splinters.
All right, and while Zaina's doing that, I'm gonna be in here framing out the countertop that we're gonna do right underneath the window here. Just gonna be pretty thin, I think only about 1.5 feet width, just a small space that we can put like pots and pans and the casting control underneath that window. And then underneath that, we're gonna keep all of our kitchen storage and stuff like that. So let me get to work on that. Here in the depot, just grab another box of tile because we need more tile.
So for this table, just like I mentioned earlier, it's just a piece of plywood. Chad built these little wooden casters for it. So it's just very simple, primitive build, but it works really well. So the table can just pull out. We're gonna build a leg for it, so you can kind of decide if you want it all the way out or right here. Like if we're in bed, we'll just probably keep it a little bit of the way out. What else about it?
That was great.
Oh, I'm not sure if we're gonna leave it like this because it's plywood. The stain that we put on didn't really take to it super well, and I'm not totally convinced, but we're gonna continue to workshop that, maybe go for something darker or paint it, or I don't know, but it looks good for now. So we found these tiles at Habitat for Humanity. I think we got the entire set of them for like $12 or something like that. Chad really gravitated toward them, really thought that they were like very Hawaiian island life vibe. And then we went to Home Depot to get these tile wood pallets.
Sure, they were kind of, yeah, they were pallets basically.
Tile wood parts. We put that,
they're like ceramic wood tiles.
yeah, exactly, so that they could get really cool. We were gonna put them everywhere, like all in here. We have an extra box that I think we're gonna return to Home Depot and just get a rug or something to have underneath here, because it just gets kind of complicated building this tile overneath, what words do I know? On top of this when it's a little unlevel and there's just some weird stuff happening.
We're really hot in Florida, and we're actually about to call it a day, but we wanted to go with tiles for a lot of reasons. We've explained this a lot, but they stay so cool, and these are cool while the bus is super hot right now. We're sweating our faces off, and this feels so nice.
Yeah.
I just want to put my face on it.
I know.
And we know the cats are going to love this particular surface, because it's right in front of the window and it's nice and cool. And that's another reason to have a rug here, because we're also going to try to use this as a counter. We're also going to try to use this as a countertop. So I can see us having things that could spill off the edge, and anything that falls on the tile is going to break.
Yeah.
It's going to break, guaranteed. All right, well, that's actually going to do it for our bus build this week. Subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you guys next time.